lap 2 to go. He has to pit here in about a lap.
Got to pit next time by or else.
31-12.
We didn't miss something, did we?
I don't think. Steve Park and Mike Wallace have lost touch with the pack. So it's between Ward Burton, Ryan Newman, and Jeff Burton pretty much as to which other driver does not advance to segment 2.
Well, he's got to come to pit road this time. He's down on the bottom of the racetrack. He's not coming.
Darrell, what if your pit was before the start-finish line? You pitted on the last lap, and you only had to jump across the line.
Yeah, because the start-finish line goes all the way across the road. That's what he's going to do. That's what he's going to do.
That's what I'm trying to say right now. They're on a strategy move right here to make that pit and just go across the start-finish line, and they'll be good.
Wow, this is either crazy or brilliant.
We'll see here in just a second.
Here he comes.
All right, he's coming to pit road now.
And he has a 26-second lead on Jimmy Johnson.
Here it comes, guys.
How about that? And what he'll have to move about 50 yards to cross the start-finish line. Dick Berggren.
Well, here comes Burton now. Let's see if that's in fact what he's going to do. It's going to be a 4-tire change mandatory. Frank Stoddard just calmly sits on top of the box. His crew chief watching all this go on. No fuel. Of course, they don't need it. They don't have to go very far. Burton now slow in the left rear. Here he goes. And that did it. He made a stop.
And here they come for the transfer position. Ryan Newman ahead of Ward Burton. And it looks like Ward, Steve Park, and Mike Wallace will be headed home at the end of segment 1. Yellow is out. Yellow flag on Jimmy Johnson.
I got to be the first to admit, I'm a little confused.
Pace car picks up Jimmy Johnson. And Jeff Burton and Frank Stoddard's strategy.
The man, Jimmy Johnson.
Might have been brilliant.
Rather be lucky than good.
Awesome job, bud. Pit road's closed right now.
But now we'll have to check with scoring because our monitor's showing 41 laps. This was a 40-lap heat.
Now he's back up to Jeff Burton's second.
Now things have been reordered. Jeff Burton slips across the line. He is second to Jimmy Johnson.
I have got to tip my hat to Frank Stoddard. I can't wait to see him after this race regardless, because that was a brilliant call.
It was brilliant.
It was brilliant.
Pit before the start-finish line, so when you make your mandatory stop, you only have to go 200 feet. How about that? There he is. Pride of North Haverhill, New Hampshire, Frank Stoddard.
How'd you come up with that, Frank?
Well, you know, we didn't have a whole lot of stuff to do today, and the clutch is slipping, and we won that race right there. But I don't know. We just thought about it. You know, all the guys got together. We wanted to come up with something different here, see if we couldn't get something out of them, and almost pulled off a win right there if the clutch wasn't slipping.
It's the Winston. Something different always happens. This time, Stoddard snookered him, Mike.
Well, welcome back to the night of the unexpected. It is every year in the Winston, and that man right there, Frank Stoddard, has us all still shaking our heads for the brilliance of his move.
Yeah.
Pit before the start-finish line, pit on the last lap. All you have to do is come across the line, never mind get up to speed, and that's why this is the 7-Eleven pit move of the century. Never mind the night.
That's right.
Slurpees all around. What do you say?
I mean, awesome. He's making his mandatory green flag stop. He had to move about 100 yards, and he completes lap 40 in second place.
At 45 miles an hour.
There's the cars on the racetrack crossing the start-finish line. Here's Jeff Burton crossing the start-finish line right there.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That's called a very fine reading of the rules and the white space in between each line.
Yes, the gray area.
Gotta love it. Dick Berggren.
Well, we got a pile of crew members underneath Jeff Burton's car. I'm going to see if I can get through him here to talk to Jeff. Jeff, how bad is that clutch?
Well, it's pretty bad. We're hoping that just the throwout bearing has somehow or another gotten where it's engaged in the clutch. If that's the case, we can bleed all the fluid out of it, and I can just not use the clutch. And they have to push me off pit road, but I don't need the clutch from then on anyway. So if that's what the problem is, we'll be okay.
How about that move by your crew chief?
Yeah, we sat down yesterday and looked at that thing and said, man, that's a no-brainer right there. So we were afraid that somebody'd ask the question in the driver's meeting, but nobody did. So we planned to do it the whole day, just tried to make sure we stayed out of trouble. And, you know, had the clutch not been slipping, we would have won the thing. I mean, we were going so slow there at the end, we would have won it. But, you know, that's a smart move by Frank. You know, this is a great race team. We're just having a little trouble right now.
And the word is team to Matt Yoakum.